breaking down a complex skill, each part of the skill separately. By mastering each individual chunk, you can gradually build your knowledge and skills, which will enable you to learn the more complex aspects of the skill over time. For example, when learning to play the guitar, mastering a single chord or scale is a small yet significant accomplishment. Create a sense of progress and prevent the feeling of being overwhelmed. You can use the same method for any complex skill you want to learn, whether it's cooking, painting, or public speaking. Then break them down into smaller, more manageable chunks. Once you have identified the chunks, you can prioritize them and decide which ones to focus on first. It is essential to give each chunk the attention it deserves by practicing it until you have mastered it before moving on to the next one. Taking a step-by-step approach not only helps you build your skills gradually but also enables you to track your progress more easily. Tip number 3. Use the Pareto Principle. The Pareto Principle, also known as the 80-20th rule, is a well-known concept in business and personal productivity. It suggests that 80% of the results come from 20% of the effort. This principle can be applied to many different aspects of life, including learning new skills. The Pareto Principle suggests that to become proficient at a skill, you don't need to learn everything there is to know about it. Instead, you should focus your efforts on the most important and useful aspects of the skill. By doing so, you can achieve the majority of the results with a relatively small amount of effort. For example, if you want to learn how to cook, you don't need to learn every recipe in the world. Instead, focus on mastering the basic techniques, ingredients, and tools that are essential for making a variety of dishes. By doing so, you'll be able to cook many different meals without having to learn every recipe. When applying the Pareto Principle, it's important to identify the most critical aspects of these may include fundamental concepts, techniques, or tools that are necessary for achieving the desired results. Once you've identified these key elements, focus your learning efforts on mastering them. Another way to apply the Pareto Principle is to prioritize your learning. Instead of trying to learn everything at once, focus on the most critical elements first. Once you've mastered those, move on to the next most important aspects of the skill. Tip number 4. Use spaced repetition and active recall. Spaced repetition and active recall are two effective techniques that can help you when information is presented repeatedly over time, rather than in a single session. Here's how spaced repetition and active recall work. Spaced repetition involves reviewing information at gradually increasing intervals. When you first learn a piece of information, you might review it after a few hours, then again after a day, then a few days later, then a week later, and so on. The intervals between each review session are gradually letting you become more proficient at recalling the information. By spacing out your review sessions in this way, you are more likely to retain the information in your long-term memory. Active recall involves actively retrieving information from your memory without looking. This technique has been shown to improve memory retention and recall, as well as increase the speed and ease with which you can recall information. There are many tools and techniques, repetition and active recall algorithms. There are also numerous apps and software programs available that use these techniques to help you learn and retain information. Tip number 5. Apply what you learn. Applying what you learn in practical situations can help you solidify your understanding and skill set and also identify areas where you might need further improvement. Additionally, you can join online communities where you can share your work and receive feedback and critique from other artists. The benefits of applying what you learn are numerous. For one, it makes the learning process more enjoyable and rewarding. When you see the results of your efforts, it can give you a sense of accomplishment that can motivate you to keep learning. It also helps you internalize your new knowledge and skills more effectively by giving what you learn can help you identify gaps in your knowledge or areas where you need further improvement. This can help you to focus. These are some of the tips and tricks that will help learning ability, such as your interest, motivation, attitude, environment, etc. But by following these tips, you will be able to accelerate your learning process and achieve your goals faster. Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Health, Fitness, and Nutrition channel. Today, We're going to talk about something that into habits are incredibly complex organs that control everything we do. They help us think, feel, move, and interact with the world around us. So it's no surprise that many of us are interested in finding ways to improve our brain function. Luckily, there are many habits that can help. 1. Exercise. Exercise is an essential habit. Research has shown that it also has a profound impact on brain function and mental health. Some of the ways that exercise can improve brain function are: exercise increases blood flow to the brain. This increase in blood flow can help to improve cognitive function and memory. When you exercise, your heart rate increases, which helps to pump more blood to your brain. This increased blood flow. Regular exercise has been linked to improved memory, attention, and executive function. Exercise has been shown to release chemicals called endorphins. Endorphins act as natural painkillers and mood boosters. They are responsible for the feeling of euphoria that many people experience after a workout. Endorphins can also help to reduce stress and anxiety, which can have a profound impact on mental health. Regular exercise has been linked to reduced symptoms of depression and anxiety, as well as improved mood and self-esteem. In addition to these benefits, exercise has also been shown to promote the growth of new brain cells. This process is known as neurogenesis, and it occurs in the hippocampus, which is a region of the brain that is critical for memory and learning. Studies have shown that exercise can increase the production of a protein called brain-derived neurotrophic factor, BDNF, which is essential for the growth and survival of new brain cells. As a result, regular exercise has been linked to improved cognitive function and a reduced risk of age-related cognitive decline. Furthermore, exercise has been shown to have a positive impact on brain function in people of all ages, including children and older adults. Studies have shown that regular exercise can improve academic performance and cognitive function in children, as well as reduce the risk of cognitive decline in older adults. 2. Getting enough sleep. Getting enough sleep is essential for optimal brain function. When we sleep, our brains go through different stages of sleep, including rapid eye movement, REM, and non-REM sleep. During REM sleep, our brains consolidate memories and process information. This means that getting enough sleep is crucial for improving our cognitive function, memory, and concentration. Studies have shown that lack of sleep can have serious negative effects on our brain function. In one study, participants who were sleep deprived for 24 hours showed decreased performance on cognitive tasks, including memory, attention, and reaction time. Other studies have found that chronic sleep deprivation can lead to structural changes in the brain, including a decrease in gray matter volume, which is important to have negative effects on our mood and mental health. Sleep deprivation has been linked to increased anxiety, depression, and irritability. It can also lead to decreased motivation and productivity, making it difficult to perform well in our daily tasks. 3. Staying hydrated. Water is essential for our body to function properly, and our brains are no exception. The brain is one of the most water-dependent organs in the body, and even a slight dehydration can affect our brain function. When we become dehydrated, the blood volume in our body decreases, which means less oxygen and nutrients are being transported to our brain. Studies have shown that even mild dehydration can affect our cognitive. In one study, participants who were dehydrated had more difficulty performing tasks that required attention, memory, and motor coordination. In another study, young adults who were mildly dehydrated experienced difficulty with cognitive tasks, age, weight, and activity level. The general recommendation is to drink at least 8 cups, 64 ounces, of water per day, but some people may need more or less than that. 4. Eating a healthy diet. Eating a healthy and balanced diet is an important factor in maintaining when it comes to brain function. Our brains are highly metabolically active organs, and they require a constant supply of nutrients and energy to function properly. When it comes to brain-boosting foods, there are a variety of. One of the most important nutrients for brain health is omega-3 fatty acids. Omega-3s are found in fatty fish like salmon, sardines, and mackerel, as well as in flax seeds, chia seeds, and walnuts. These fatty acids are crucial for the health of brain cells and have been shown to improve cognition